Well, here's what I'll do. Hopefully, this is a good level that we can vibe with. I'm gonna see if that works. Okay. One more thing. I feel like Clark Kent got to get in the booth real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Super quads. Ready to get some yoga done. Today, we can start off in any kind of position that allows you to sit and breathe comfortably. So I'll sit crisscross applesauce. If you want to sit, lay on your back or any other way, you're more than welcome to it. Take a moment to whatever you find. Let the, I'm going to say extremities or the attachments of the body, like the neck, the wrist, the ankles, to roll out if they need to. Might feel good to let the shoulders shrug up and then settle. You can lick the lips, take a dry swallow to clear your throat. Just connecting to that flow of the breath. This week I've been thinking that you get in, you get out what you put in, and sometimes that also means a little bit of fatigue. You know, if you meant to run 10 miles and you ran 10 miles, there can be that feeling of accomplishment for having done it, but also that natural tiredness or that needing to reset. So as we're moving into February, if there's ever any feeling of like the grind, if it's been months and months of cold, but you've also been able to stay consistent, that's also worth noting as well. Let's allow this body to move a little bit on a Sunday. You can rock the hips a little side to side, maybe feel some space. It's available to you to extend the arms, whether you're laying on your back or whether they go up to the sky. Go ahead, find some extension. Take a moment with that elevation in the ribs, that length in the sides of the body to allow yourself the fullness of your inhales and the fullness of your exhales. We're going to try to stretch everything out a bit. Let's roll it into a tabletop where we'll briefly meet. Just to start to build up our flow. When you get to that tabletop, you might lift one hand an inch off the mat and then the other, just to feel that connection of your palm into the ground. Same thing with your foot. You might lift it up and then place it back down. You can look right, you can look left, find some length through the sides. And then even rounding the spine, going inward with a cat pose. And then arching the spine, tipping it up with a cow. Well, keep going at a pace that works for you. Connecting to the breath. Sometimes I might find I'm in a certain emotional or mental state, but then I'll eat some food or take a nap or take a shower or do some yoga. And I'm like, okay, things are good. They're going to be okay. Let's take this to a downward facing dog. No rush. Stretch the back of the legs, pushing your palms flat. You can wiggle your toes and feel the ball of the feet underneath you. Bending one knee and then the other to straighten or stretch the hamstring. Maybe even now you lift one hand off the mat, an inch or so, and just feel your palms really pushing down evenly. Same thing for your foot. You can let your right foot hover off the mat, circle out to the ankle. Let your left foot hover off the mat, circle to the ankle. I haven't yet found out how to do them both at the same time, so you have to alternate. You can pulse your chest towards your thighs, loosening that neck. We're going to take one more big breath in here, encouraging the spine to stretch upwards and backwards. Using that exhale to relax the head, to secure the palms. Shake out the head for something you don't need. No, no, no. Let's roll it forward into an upper push-up plank, finding some length here once again. We're going to bend the elbows, but you can keep your toes tucked for this first up dog. It's a tuck-toed up dog. Using the tuck of your feet to rock the weight a little forward and backward, to squeeze the glutes, to roll the shoulders and maybe even twist a little bit right and left. Hips coming back up to the sky in this downward facing dog, and from there you can walk forward to the front of your mat, letting your head go heavy. Swaying the arms, swaying the head, giving it some room right there. If you want to grab the elbows, you're welcome to grab the elbows. You want to interlace the fingers behind the back of the neck, that's also available for you. Maybe you even dare yourself to lift the heels up, get on the tippy toes, taking a big breath in there. If those heels lifted, on the exhale, just feel free to drop the heels back down. In fact, the arms can drop too. We'll bring the thumbs to the creases of the hips for a half lift, pulling the thighs apart as you lengthen your spine flat. Think about rolling the shoulders back, create that length, and then when you're ready, drop everything back down to the floor, forward fold. Following inhale, arms can reach up high to the sky. Stretch up, you might even stretch backwards. Taking that all the way down to the floor, forward fold, allowing your head to release. Give yourself a sway. The hips are almost like a puppet master. If the hips move, the torso got to sway with it. Find that ability to swing through the hips so that the rest of the body can follow suit. Might feel good to lick the lips, might feel good to flutter it out as well. Breathe into what feels right for real and real for you. Really all we can really go off of. Nice, everyone. Let's take one more half lift when you're ready. Long spine, big breath in. Exhale, fold it down to the floor. Step your legs back one at a time. In this plank, you can hover one hand off the mat at a time just to feel the push of your palms once again. Dropping the knees down to the floor, we'll lower the chest and chin and slide this into our cobra pose. Pushing the hips down. You might look a little right. You might look a little left. Pushing the hips back to your heels, child's pose. This is always a place that you can come to rest. Hips moving a little side to side. The forehead might roll side to side. You could squeeze your fist, open your fist to roll your wrist. Breathing fully into what you got. Fingertips can crawl forward, so much so that your elbows want to lift off the mat. You can think of that length that you're creating. We'll lift the head up, take a big breath in, find some length from your neck. Exhale, bringing the head back down. Next inhale, tabletop position. You can stay there for an exhale, pushing the palms flat. If the hands have to hover an inch off the mat, again, they can. If they feel sealed, keep them sealed and just push into the ground as you tip your chin up, tailbone up for cow pose. From there, you can stick out your tongue, give yourself a lion's breath, stretch the front of the throat. Around the spine. Imagine your nose could touch your belly button. Really scoop it in and give yourself an HA exhale. Coming back into a neutral spine. We'll tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Lift the heels up high, get on your tippy toes on the inhale. Exhale, drop the heels down. Look forward in front of you, take a walk, or you can bend your knees and hop forward to the front of your mat, forward fold. Hands could catch your hips or your shins, take a half lift, long spine. Exhale, taking it down to the floor, forward fold. Going all the way up to the sky, inhale, reaching up, maybe reaching backwards, stretching through the front of your chest. Taking it all the way down to the floor, forward fold, release. Very nice. Taking a moment to sway it out once again. If you want to open up the side of the body a little bit, you could bend your left knee and take your right arm up to the sky. Rolling your neck, rolling your wrist. Creating some space for yourself there before switching it. Right hand down, bending your right knee, left arm up to the sky. Rolling the wrist, rolling the neck, whatever you might need out of it. Finishing the breath that you're on, letting your exhale travel the hands back down to the floor. Let's step the right leg back behind us. You can circle out to that right heel, roll it around a little bit. Turn the body to the right, wide-legged forward fold. You can bend the knees side to side. Take your time, moving into that space, dropping into those hips. Let's take a half lift. Hands can reach the floor or the shoulders can roll back. Take it down to the floor, forward fold. Turn your body back to the front of the mat. You might bend and straighten through that left knee a little bit, rocking that weight forward and backward. We're gonna float the right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Thumbs to the creases of the hips or any other half lift that worked for you. Just find a length, long spine. Letting it all drop down to the floor. One more back bend. If you want to switch this for a little bit more back support, your hands could come to your low spine and you could still drop the head. You might even go a little deeper or interlace your fingers into a fist as you punch down. Taking it all the way back down to the floor. Once your neck relaxes, your arms can drop down as well. No rush at all. Again, you got that room to sway the hips to shake out the neck. Where we step in the left leg back, circling out to that left heel, rolling it around. Breathing in what you got. We'll be turning to the left, bending the knees side to side once again in that wide-legged fold. My destiny, it's in my own hands. 'Cause the child is the father of the man. So moving at a pace that works for you. There might be spots that just feel like there's room to uncover more. You are, in some ways, the archaeologist of your own body, moving through these crevices that can hold different pockets of energy. Let's take another half lift when you're ready. Long spine, rolling the shoulders back, taking multiple breaths. Imagine you could rip the mat away with the outside of your feet, shoulders back. Take it down to the floor, forward fold release, and we'll let the head hang heavy for an extra beat here. Some people's hands might stay on the ground, others might interlace the fingers behind the back. Some people might even grab the feet. If you're going upside down, that's also something that you could do in this moment. Breathe into whatever you got, whatever it may look like. Finishing the breath that you're on. If the fingers are interlaced behind the back and you want to keep it for a half lift, you got that. We'll start to release the hands as we turn back forward to the front of the mat. Framing that right foot, you can bend and straighten through the right knee some before floating the left leg up and landing to the front of the mat. Half lift, they could be the shins, the thighs, or the hips. Forward fold, let it drop down to the ground. This time when we stand up, we'll stay standing, reaching the arms up high to the sky, pushing your palms into each other. Hands can come down to heart center. Thumbs can push into the sternum. Letting the chest lift, letting the elbows relax. Let's take one more big breath in here. You exhale, let your hands relax down by the sides. Chest lifted. Right hand can go on the left side of your chest for your heart. Slowly turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Breathe into what you got. Take your time when you're ready. And that right hand relax. Left hand go on the right side of the chest. Head back on straight. And we're just encouraging that breath to also fill up into the hands. To also empty out of the body. And you feel the rise and fall of your chest. Take your chin over to your left shoulder. Breathe into what you got. Are you ready? Hands can relax. Head back on the straight. Either hands to your low spine, or you can reach them forward, up and back. Take that back bend. All the way down to the floor. Forward fold, release. We're going to stay standing one more time. Bring your arms up high. This time it's right hand to your hip, left arm going all the way over to the right. And vice versa. Opposite side. Both arms up high to the sky. We'll bend the elbows and take a twist. Cactus the arms. Coming all the way back up. Bend the elbows. Cactus in them as you twist. Coming back to center. Bend the elbows. Drop the head back. If you want to add one more lion's breath, stick out the tongue. HA. All the way down to the float. Forward fold. Very nice, everyone. Let's go ahead and step the right leg back. Step the left leg back. Drop the knees. Lower the chest and chin. Slide into your cobra pose. Pushing the hips into the floor. If you want to add a little bit more today, you can lift the hands off the ground. Keep finding those back muscles extended. Wherever you're at with it, we're going to lower everything down. Arms out like the letter T for Trinity. Roll onto your right shoulder. So much so that your left shoulder wants to peel off the mat. Left hand could drop behind your back as well. If you want to take a quad stretch, bend your left knee, grab your left foot, and kick. Let's take it to the other side. Roll into that left hand, left shoulder. If you want to drop the right hand behind your back, you're welcome to it. You could also grab your right foot. Notice how free you are to breathe, allowing yourself to breathe. I find sometimes I take a deep breath and it makes me wonder, when was the last time I actually took a deep breath? It can happen for you right now. Come back to center. Arms out like a letter T. T for Trench Town. You don't know. Lift your chest up. Fingertips can tent off the ground. If you want to lift the arms up as well, you're welcome to it. If you want to lift the legs up as well, super yogi pose, go for it. Pushing the pelvis down, going up, and then slowly release. Hands can come underneath your shoulders when you're ready. Coming from bent knees, push yourself into a child's pose, lengthen that lower back. And then hips can come forward. Once again, sink them towards your wrist. Squeeze your glute muscles together to protect your low spine. Feel free to ring it out once again, right and left. Drop your hips all the way to your left heel and swing it at a pace that works for you. Swinging it circular. Right heel will get hit. Right wrist will get hit. Left wrist will get hit. Keep moving. Coming back to center when you're ready. We're going to swing that right foot forward to the top of the mat. Nice. You could tuck your left toes, let your left knee lift. Might rock that way a little forward and backward. Once your legs feel pretty long, go ahead, drop that left knee to the ground once again. Pushing your hands flat, lifting your chest up towards the ceiling, shoulders back. Let's take a big full breath in and out. Make sure you're getting the most out that hip by pushing the right hand into it, into that thigh. Let it roll to your right pinky toe edge. Look over your right shoulder. Let the hips dip. If you need more shoulder rotation, you could take the right arm up and wave it a little forward and backwards. Back to center. Taking one more cycle of breath here. Some people might even want to just kind of dip the elbows down for a breath if you feel like there's more room to get into it. But we're here for another breath cycle. So take what feels good. We're not shortchanging the exhales today. We're letting the exhales trail off into the distance until they make room for a fresh, expansive new cycle. Letting that right leg freely move. Hands will have to come back to the floor as we kick the right leg up and back. Kicking it over to the right. Kicking it over to the left. Squeezing the right knee to the right elbow, maybe even as high as that shoulder, or however high it can get. Extending the right leg long back behind you. Right knee can come to the floor, and we'll rock that weight forward and backward in those hips. Each side might feel a little different as you're flossing it. If you want to add some more for your upper body while you do this, you can give yourself a few supported push-ups along the way. Or like Raekwon from the Wu-Tang said, if you want to go for the gusto and keep it raw, you can lift the knees off the ground and you can rock back and forth like that as well. Your choice for 3. For 2, knees will find the ground for sure as the left foot swings forward to the front of the mat. Once you get that left foot through, sinking those hips, tuck your right toes to right knee lift. Just make sure the legs feel nice and long. Sometimes that means that right heel scoots back, or whatever the case may be. Once you feel like they're proportioned to your size legs, drop the right knee back to the floor. Let's get the most out this hip. Left hand, push the inside of the left thigh open. Roll some weight onto that left pinky toe. As I hear this, I remember that it is very cold outside, but the sun is shining. And if it's not shining where you're at, it's shining somewhere. And if that doesn't work, then you got to find that sunshine within. We're breathing, we're moving, and we're taking what the world gives us. Taking these cards, making a good hand out of them. You're going to floss the shoulder, left arm going up to the sky. You could wave it forward and backward. Get some room to rotate. Once you come back to center, we'll take another breath or 2. If you want to drop to the elbows on this side, also on deck. No rush at all. We'll move to that left leg freely, kicking it back behind you, circling it out to the left, to the right, to the elbow. Nice. Squeezing that left leg straight. Left knee to the floor. Last little bit of movement in this tabletop position. You can rock the way forward and backward. It might feel good to turn your fingertips backwards. Opening the fronts of the wrists there. You can make a rotation with the hips, a figure 8. We're going to end up in a downward facing dog when you're ready. Tucking those toes, pushing the hips backwards, squeezing the legs as straight as they'll go. Kneecaps active, hamstrings looking for some length. Let's go ahead and lift the heels up, push your tailbone up. Drop the heels down, push your tailbone backwards. Let your right hand reach for your right toes, see if they can touch. And then bring it back to where it was. Left hand to the left toes. And then where it was. Bend your knees, look forward, take a walk or a hop. Front of the mat, forward fold, nice. Once you get there, legs close together. Bring your elbows behind your knees to give yourself a hug. If your head is still, feel like it's on that tight hinge, let it drop, let it unhinge a bit. Allow that belly to unbuckle, so to speak, and take a big inhale. Exhale. You can drop the hands down to the floor. Bend your knees, hips low, arms up. One good chair here for an inhale. Exhale, standing up tall, pushing the feet down, squeezing the legs straight, hands to your sides. Very nice. Let's take one more chair for good measure. Sweeping the arms up, looking up, bending the knees, pushing the hips back. And then we'll bring the hands down to heart center. From this hands to heart center, you can bring your left elbow to your right knee, taking a twist, looking over your shoulder. If you want to add a little bit more, you could either shoot your left leg back into a lunge, or if you want to fly away, it's left hand down, right arm up. Seems like we all found ourselves here, so let's keep it as a group. Looks good. Strong moment, breathing what you got. Keep exhaling, keep rolling the chest open. And let's take this to a high lunge. Coming back to center, your arms can raise up to the sky. You feel like you need to get a little bit longer in the legs, you're more than welcome to it. Find that bounce into the hips. Room to breathe there. You could also bend your elbows if you want to lean back and create some more chest space here before opening up into your warrior 2. Back heel come down to the floor. Arms can reach away from each other. Let's sit low into the hips. And then squeeze that right leg straight. Arms can come up high to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, sit back low into that warrior 2. Good. Let's bring the left hand to the hip, anchoring it down. Flip the right palm up and back, reverse warrior. Resetting. Let your right hand find your thigh or the floor or the block if you have it at home. Left arm can extend forward to frame the face. Keeping the chest rolled open. If you want to take a bind, you can drop the left hand behind your back, getting into the crease of that right hip. Finding that low seat. Big breath into what you got. And as you exhale, you can slowly release. Hands come into the floor. Back heel lifted. We'll drop the left knee down. Once you got the left knee down, you can straighten and bend your right leg with a further range of motion. It feels good to circle out your hip. Circle out your hip a couple times. One direction and then the other. For those that want to take a half split, you could drop the hip back to your left heel. And if it doesn't quite go all the way, you can always pulse wherever you're at and see how far it will go. Big breath in and out here. Solid, everyone. We're going to come into a supported warrior 3 here. So as the right knee bends forward, hands are there for the support. Left leg can lift off the ground. You can either keep your hands there for support, or you could clap the hands together, bringing them off the mat, or even bringing the arms out like airplanes. 3, Get that left heel as high as the hip. 2, yeah. Left foot meets the right foot at the top of the mat, forward fold. A half lift, let's stay here for the exhale. Push the breath out in that half lift. Bring one hand to your low spine. If it feels rounded, think about tilting your tailbone up to flatten it out again. Hand can return back to where it was. Lengthen that spine, keep your core engaged. Even as you drop to the floor, forward fold. We'll take a back bend. Remember that core engagement. Lifting up out of your low spine. Lifting out of your middle back like you could reach over a picket fence. Take it all the way down. Feel free to soften your knees on the way down to take off some of that low impact. The legs can toe heel together until they're one solid leg. Bring your elbows behind your knees once again. Give it a good squeeze. How deep can you burrow into yourself? Tucking the chin into the throat. Lengthening the back of the neck. You might lightly lift your heels and then drop them again just to send that weight forward. One more big belly inhale. Exhale, drop the hands. Bend your knees, arms coming up high to the sky. Hands will come down to heart center, and then it's a twist to the left. Right elbow on the left knee. Looking over your shoulder. When you're ready, you can shoot that right leg back behind you. Still maintaining your twist. If you want to fly away, it's right hand down, left arm up, or any of the other variations. You can give yourself a shush or a hum, some type of breath that draws your navel in and lets you slide more into that twist. Strong moment, high lunge, coming back to center, arms up high to the sky. Whoa. Legs might be heating up a bit, sending some energy through those legs. Get in, out of it while we put into it. You want to lean back or bend your elbows back, create some chest space there. You're welcome to it. As we open up into Warrior 2. Back heel down, arms reaching away from each other. Sitting low for a moment, almost like hydraulics. Getting low, and then squeeze it up straight, arms up high to the sky. Back to that Warrior 2 on a setting that feels good for you. Right hand to the right hip. Flip the left palm up, take that reverse warrior. Tipping yourself up, left hand on the thigh or the floor. Right arm can frame the face. Toes unclenched, but still taking up that surface area. Pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, drawn in. If you want to take a bind, drop the right hand behind you. It looks good, very nice. Getting those fingers to wedge into that hip crease, pushing that left inner thigh more to the left to keep it open. Got this going for 3, 2. Hands come down to the floor as well as the right knee. Bending and straightening through that left side. Circling the hip around if it feels good to circle it out. Pulsing through that hip. If you want to take that half split, you're also welcome to it. Breathe into what you got. Very nice. You half, what's that word called? Warrior 3, supported Warrior 3. Hands to the floor, right leg lifted. And again, if the hands want to float off the mat, that is an option. Great job in getting that leg elevated. We're here for the last 3, 2. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Feet can be hips width distance. Make some room for yourself. Add a little sway to the hips, shaking out the head. We're going to sway ourselves all the way up to standing tall. the mountain pose. Once you're there, real simple, like you can bend one knee and then the other, get into the heel, get into the knee, get into the hip. If you want to add a little bit more, you can move the arms, let them pump a little bit. And if you want to go a little further than that, you can do hand and knee taps. Tempo might change a little bit as you're also factoring in how to keep balance. We got this going for 10. If you want to add a little bit more, you can really get crunchy, getting that elbow to the knee. Last 5. 4, 3, 2. Finishing up where you're at. Both feet to the floor. Hands can come to the hips. Left, right, back, forward, and all the way around. Might add a little bend in the knees. Might add a little bounce. Moving at a pace that works for you. Eyes might be closed. You might be focusing on the angles that are happening from the inside. Right to left, and you can also reverse the movement. Each side might be different. There might be a spot that you kind of got to work in on one side versus the other. It's life thing. Last go around, if you want to take the arms up with you, you're welcome to that. Giving them a swing. Each limb might need a bit of different kind of extension. Again, the forehead relaxed, eyebrows relaxed. Maybe the vision is a little hazy. Maybe it's a little closed. We're going to end up in that forward fold. Absolutely no rush to get there. Your hands could dangle, or if you want to step on your hands, lift the toes up. Slide your hands underneath. Let the toes crawl, crawl, crawl till they touch those wrists even. Also known as gorilla pose, hands to feet pose. Tailbone continues to tip even though the neck drops. One more big belly inhale, exhale. Drop the hands, or rather release them if they're underneath. Step the left leg back, right leg back, upper push-up plank, rocking the way a little forward and backward. We'll bend the elbows halfway. This time you can untuck the toes, pressing the feet flat, lifting out your inner thighs, lifting out your shoulders, up dog. Hips high, downward facing dog. Nice. Exhaling breath all the way out. Let's take the right leg, lift it up, circle it around, move it around, give it some freeform space. If you want to flip over your dog, you can flip your dog over, dropping the right foot over to the left. Right arm up to the sky, pushing through the hips. Nice, everyone. We're going to take this to a half pigeon. Right leg going wide. Right knee will go wider than your torso. Sliding that left leg back. Walk the hands back. Create some lift into your chest. And then fold it down. Take your time. Let the arms relax wherever feels right. Let that breath rise and fall and cycle. If we were to watch a storm outside, I'm sure most of us wouldn't feel as if we're in control of the storm. We have to merely observe it. Maybe we can treat the body the same way in this moment and observe what goes on within. Taking another big full breath in right here. We'll walk the hands back. Find that lift into the chest. If you want to twist, you can look over the right shoulder. If you want a quad stretch, you can bend the left foot and grab for it. Every day and every night. Take that right leg, give it a kick in the air. Just make sure it feels all right. Shake it out. If you want to give it a few hops, you could also give it a few hops. We'll go ahead and lift the left leg up when you're ready. No rush. Taking it up, bending it, shaking it. If you want to flip the left dog, drop that left foot over to the right. Pushing the hips up, left hand back behind you, or up to the sky rather. Nice. Looks good. Once again, half pigeon, opposite side. Left knee wider than the torso. Sliding that right leg back. Letting it walk back some, giving it a little lift. Before folding it down.
Old pirates, yes, they rabbi, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong.
Clearing the path for yourself.
By the hand of the Almighty, we forward in this generation, triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs.
Absolutely no rush. Finish the breath that you're on.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves.
When you're ready to retrograde the movement,
you
want to take a twist. You want to grab that right foot. It's available to you.
How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Yes, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to
move that left leg out, shake it out. Just gonna give it a few hops, whatever this left side might need.
These songs of freedom, 'cause all I ever had.
After you've moved the legs a little bit, you can meet towards the middle of your mat. Feet can come forward, hands can walk backwards. Somewhere in the center, you can roll yourself up. Hands can find the center of the chest. Right heel can find the left leg for tree pose. Above or below the kneecap. Take the branches wherever you want to go with them. Last moment. If there's anything else you want to do with this right leg while you're standing on your left leg, whether you're bringing the leg higher or you're taking liberty pose and kicking your foot out, or maybe you're perfectly where you are. Maybe it's the hands that continue to expand in some way. You know, it's crazy. This is painting in my living room, and it's this Last Supper, but instead of the disciples, it's like Marcus Garvey and Martin Luther King and a lot of these great people. It's kind of cool. We're going to take a moment, place that right foot back down to the floor. What I love about trees, even this posture tree, is that reminder that what you plant on day 1 shows up day 100, day 300, day 3,000 as something greater than where it started. But you have to have a day 1. On this opposite side, growing naturally. Pesticide-free yoga, natural yoga, growing in your body, taking your time. I was having a good discussion with my 8-year-old son. We were discussing the difference between conformity and transformity. I was like, you know, in general, stay away from conforming. It's usually an external reason to be conforming. But to transform would be something internal. And maybe even better than transforming would be to evolve. What is already there expands into a better version of itself. And we find a little evolution day to day, getting a little bit closer to wherever it is that goal is, or that natural direction is. Last few moments here. If there's anything else you want to do with that left leg or those arms, it's all you. We'll meet. Both feet to the floor, toes out, coming into that squat. Shifting into those hips, son. Breathing into what we got. Staying present, not worrying about tomorrow. Letting tomorrow worry about itself. If there's anybody in this practice, a person, place, a thing that feels a part of you outside of your physical body, maybe you send a breath to them or that place or that thing. Let's bring the hips down to the floor. Legs can go up for boat's pose. Knees squeezing together, arms coming up high to the sky. Hips can rock a little side to side. We can rock the boat a little bit. Don't mind our boat to be rocking a little bit. We'll take a twist, right arm backwards, left arm forwards. Think about squeezing those knees together for 3, 2, coming back up to center. Left arm backward, right arm forward. 3, 2, back to center. If you need more support, hands can come to the ground, but you're gonna lower, lengthen, and hover. Bring it back up. Breathe into what you got. Lower, lengthen, and hover. Bring it back up. Next time you lower, lengthen, and hover, scissor kick one leg over the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Letting the body rest. Hands can be wherever it's comfortable. Letting that breath normalize itself. Postures include this one, which is Shavasana. For something more active, you could grab the feet for Happy Baby. Passive, but still opening the hips, you could take Butterfly. If content, maintain what you have. Great. Good job, everybody. Absolutely no rush. At some point, you can find that fully rested position. And it's yours, as is the rest of the day. Thank you so much for making this possible. Hopefully something we did has a positive impact on the rest of the day. You are a positive impact on this day. Today's quote: love the life you live and live the life you love. Hope to see you again soon. Till next time. Namaste.